want to spend a few minutes telling you why I set up SCY for runners, so strength, conditioning and yoga for runners. The main catalyst of it was during lockdown in 2020, I did one of these yoga for runners sessions that I found on YouTube that I wanted to do because I felt like I needed a bit of a stretch. And at one point, I think the lady that was taking the class said, grab your leg and wrap it behind your head. And I was like, hang on a minute, I'm a runner. A, I can't do that, and B, why do I need to do that? So I decided that I would go and get my yoga qualification and, being a runner, actually do yoga for runners in a functional way to how we move and what we need mobility wise to be a better runner. So I went on my yoga course, which was actually really embarrassing because it was about 10 days after I finished the jog. So I was in so much pain and all the other girls in the class just looked at me as if I was like a wounded buffalo as we were all trying to do the sessions, and I definitely couldn't touch my toes. And I think they all thought that I was lost. But I was like, don't worry, I'm inventing my own type of yoga. It is fine. We will roll with it. One of the other main reasons about it was that I'd been coaching for quite a while and I knew that strength and conditioning was very, very important, but actually most people don't know what to do, and the information out there is so overwhelming in terms of what strength and conditioning exercises you should do as a runner. Runners also typically, like myself, don't particularly enjoy going to the gym and being in that scenario. And we also have an attention span of about 4 minutes. So a lot of us will go and run for days and, you know, tell us to go and run for an hour, that's absolutely fine, but tell us to go and do strength for an hour and we're like, absolutely not going to happen. So I decided to put together sessions that were short and sharp and straight to the point. They're 30 minutes each. The yoga ones, we don't do any of that lying on the floor, breathing, bowing to the moon, because yes, it might be relevant to help you calm down and relax, but it's not relevant to running. And actually we want to get in and out of that session and achieve the most as we can in that 30-minute time period. The same with strength. A lot can be achieved in a 30-minute window. I wanted to do the sessions so everyone could do them at home or at a gym, in a garden, in a park, wherever you felt most comfortable. I would give you your list of kit and equipment and always give you an option of doing stuff with no equipment or with equipment. And I would go and research the best exercises that we need as runners to help us stay injury-free, run faster, become stronger, and essentially become better athletes. So I do the hard work, so all you have to do is press play and follow along. Another thing that I really wanted SCY to do was I wanted to have informative sessions with experts in the field. So be that sports scientists, sports psychologists, physiotherapists, sports nutritionists, the list is endless. I wanted to find really interesting people and let us all have access to that. So I put on monthly Q&As where all of these people are there for the SCY team to use as much or as little as they want. It's a much cheaper way to do it. It means you don't have to go and spend £150 seeing a sports psychologist for just a quick question you might have about sports performance. And all of these things I feel add value and help us to become better runners and better athletes, and maybe like better in our day-to-day lives as a whole. Another big thing that I saw when I was initially setting up the program is obviously people were asking about niggles and injuries, and everyone in the group was throwing in their 2 cents about what they thought that injury or niggle was. So I decided to hire a physiotherapist, Paris Edwards, who is also an ex-professional triathlete, to come and do a physio session with us once a month. And that gives everyone a forum. If they don't want to go and spend £50, €50, $50 on a physio, they can just come along to the session and basically say to Paris, are there any exercises I can do, or do I actually need to go and see someone? And she will point them in the right direction. And I felt this was much more useful than, you know, us misdiagnosing by self-diagnosing ourselves. So giving us a physio that we can use once a month to get any of those questions or queries out of the way, and before that injury turns into something that is actually wrong and stops us from training. So SCY as a whole is there to complement our running. So yoga to complement, strength to complement, all these extra Q&A sessions to give you more knowledge from experts in the field, and not just some girl or guy off YouTube that is churning out fads that they have heard on the grapevine. So yeah, that's why I set it up. I think I love doing it. It's the best thing that I've ever done. It's my favourite job that I've ever had. We have an amazing community, and it's a whole range of people, from people that have just finished Couch to 5K all the way up to multi-day ultras and everyone in between. So I really do think it is a home for everyone, and you don't have to just be a marathon runner or an ultra runner because I am to join. It's there for everyone. And yeah, if you have any questions about the program at all, please let me know. You can either email me, you can pop a comment in the comments below, you can find me on Instagram, and you can drop me a message. And if you like this video, please give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you soon.